me what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
Ibaka outside. Waiters on the wing. 4 on the clock. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
It's Allen on the wing. There's the pass to Gasol. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, Greg, with his length, he doesn't have to go far to get to that
point.
rim.
And I tell you what, guys, he got it right there without a problem.
Cantor, he checked in for Oklahoma City. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Westbrook, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Back to Cantor, stolen by Anderson. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And Vince Carter with the slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's Westbrook with the drive. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he'd been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
And Stevenson kicks to Anderson. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
Just tough and gritty with the elevation.
Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this. He posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
He did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10", with a 7'5" arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out pretty nice.
I think it has too. Adams' shot is off.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
The drive by Green. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Right side Durant from the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Adams. But they'll get another chance. Green, the pass to Carter. Drive by Adams.
sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
From deep, Stevenson, and that one's good. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
All right, fans, let's get out. Let's get loud for your Blazers.
And the final period of play just about to start. Thunder trailing by 9. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Memphis. Handoff is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
Those are the kinds of plays that win you games. I mean, really savvy D, and give them credit for looking to go straight up court with it. No hesitation.
And that could be the KO right there.
Conley with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Grizzlies lead by 14. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Thunder trailing by 14. Pass to Foy. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Singler, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
And here we go with Waiters, running it up the court, and that one's good. Waiters got it back down to within single digits for the Thunder.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Payne grabs the board.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And the Thunder with some changes. Durant's checked in for Singler, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Adams against Gasol. It's stolen by Adams. And here come the Thunder again. Oklahoma City with a fast break. Westbrook dishes to Adams. It's tipped. It's Durant on the wing. Durant with another miss.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Westbrook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
So far in the game for Westbrook, he's got 13 points, and he's chalked up one three-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Here's Oklahoma City. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
They double-team Conley. He kicks to Barnes. Back to Conley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Here's Durant. Can't hit. Good D by Gasol.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And Gasol sends it back. And now it's Allen running. He can go. That was incredible.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Durant. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Conley kicks to Barnes. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Waiters gets a wide open look. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Conley, the pass to Gasol. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
Count it!
Look out now. Ibaka has caught fire.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Conley against Westbrook. Gasol kicks to Conley. Out left to the wing. This is to Randolph. No good.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
Stolen by Anderson. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a shot.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the... he put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might... And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.